Hi, welcome to Schulte Sweeties YouTube channel. My name is Stephanie and I'm a mom of 3 girls ages 12, 8, and 6. This is our 7th year of homeschooling already, and today I am hosting a collaboration about money management and how to teach how to use your money. So I actually have 2 videos up today, and one is going to be for like elementary age kids and a Christian resource, and the other one is from the Thinking Tree, and it's all about money journal. So this video is actually about the secret of handling money God's way. So I will go through this and talk a little more about this, and don't forget to check out the playlist down below of other moms sharing their resources, whether it's curriculum or just things that they have collected. They might be showing ways that they teach it by play, so all sorts of ways. So I will go ahead and get started. I have not personally used this curriculum. This is actually given to me from a friend. She used it with her only child. She bought it at a convention, I think last year when I was with her, and she has used this already and gave it to me to use with my daughters. So I thought it would be good to just show you what this is about. I had never heard of it or seen it before she purchased it last year. So these 2 books, there is a teacher's book and there is a student like workbook, and like it's kind of a storybook too. So this is by Howard and Bev Dayton, and it is published by Moody Publishing. So it is obviously it has God's way in it, so it is a Christian material. Religious, it does have lots of like stories in there that are about refer to the Bible. So she informed me she bought the teacher's guide not knowing, and she said she really did not use the teacher's guide. So I will talk about it here in just a minute and show you why you probably don't need the teacher's guide. But this is where the main lessons are. This is in the student book. It has the stories and then it has questions in there. You could do them just discussion questions, so you could just ask your own children these questions instead of having them write them down. But if you wanted to have them write them down, then each student would probably need their own workbook. So there are, I think there's 12 lessons in here. This is the table of contents. Really, they are different story titles. They're not really like by subject. So then there's a welcome sheet, and it says, you are about to start the exciting journey of discovering God's secret of handling money. At the end of each chapter, you will do some fun things that will help you now and for the rest of your life. Here they are. Memorize this verse, answer these questions, work it out, and then pray for me. And I'll just go ahead and flip to the end since they said the pray for me thing. There are prayer list pages in here. These are like really pretty, and so you could go through. It has prayer requests and then answers to prayer in here. And so I will go ahead and just show you. This is chapter 2. It looks like it's about David and Goliath. This is a story that they have written themselves. This is not like exactly from the Bible. They have written a little fiction story. The story is, I'm going to count the pages. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 pages story, really simple to read. They're pretty big font there. Then you have your page of questions here. You start with your questions. It has the memorized scripture at the top, has a couple verses there. Then it has some questions about the verses that you are memorizing and other verses to look up. And it's all like, give an example from the Bible of the Lord providing for someone's needs. So there's 7 questions similar to that, like different things like that with the verses. Then for the work it out on this page, it is the first step in learning how to handle money is to know how much money you get and how much you spend. write down what you receive and spend each week. So it has like where they can kind of tally up. And at the end of that, it says, get ready for the next chapter. And it's kind of telling you what you're going to be working on, the verses. And then it says the pray for me. So that's when you can do the prayer requests. So you can do as little or as much as you want in there. And so basically the whole book is like that, 12 chapters. There's some cute little pictures in here, pretty pictures, some questions each time. So that's this book. I would say, I think I saw, it's designed for 8 to 12-year-olds. So upper elementary, maybe middle school. The stories might be even, I don't know, they might be a little childish for the older kids, but so right around there, 8 to 12-year-olds, this would be good. Then the teacher's book, this is what you don't necessarily need unless you really feel like you need the answers. Like it does go through like what you should do. It says loving the students, a prayer list and things. It actually does have a prayer list in the back as well on this page. This book, I could see needing it more if you were teaching it in a Sunday school setting or like a small group. I mean, I guess my family is kind of considered a small group, but these are the pages for the answers and just kind of going through the lessons. So just a few pages in here for like going through the lessons. And then toward the middle of the book, it talks about how to conduct it in a Sunday school class, how to conduct it if you were like studying this in a school setting. There are also quizzes in the back. I guess I could understand that for like a school setting, but really I don't know if we would necessarily do quizzes unless I wanted to go through a few more questions with the girls. But there are, I think, quizzes for every lesson in here, and then going through like the prayer list. So that is the end of the teacher's book. Basically, that is all it is. So you really, unless you feel like you really need the answers to like those discussion questions, this is all you really need for this. So that is my flip through and to show you about the secret of handling money God's way. I hope that this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions and I can try to answer. I think that we will probably add this into our rotation for our morning basket this next year to kind of start going through this, at least reading the stories and answering some questions together. So don't forget to like and subscribe and check out that playlist down below. Have a great day.